and Ferdi Salvador.
Hello, hello. I'm Monique Tuzon-Basi. We're here to bring good vibes, big smiles, and a whole lot of fun.
Mabuhay, I'm Chal Lontoc, so sit back, relax, and let the good times roll. And welcome to
The Daily Dish!
We'll give you an hour or so of discussions with our guests and tackle interesting stories that matter to you. Happy Thursday!
Yes, it's a Thursday!
It's happy you are.
Annyeonghaseyo!
Annyeonghaseyo, jet
Annyeong.
setter!
I haven't slept. I went straight from Korea to here.
After taping yesterday, she went to the airport and went straight to Seoul.
Who does Korea for 12
I
hours?
I just
Tuzon.
wanted cake barbecue. No, because my husband had a layover, so I said, Sama, I want to eat cake barbecue.
So we're
I
happy
did.
you made it today.
We barely made it. We were delayed earlier, and I booked it here.
Well, speaking about travel, Ferds.
Wow, ganda ng segue. I was
Yeah,
already thinking of
right?
the segue. Yeah. But you beat me to the punch. So congratulations, folks. For those Filipinos that are eligible, the United Arab Emirates is giving visa on arrival already. And, you know, we've got to thank, of course, the efforts of the DFA Secretary Lazaro and my dear friend, Special Envoy, Cathy Uy Pimentel, for making sure that this happens.
So what is
happened?
Who is eligible?
Okay, for
there?
those who are eligible, okay, check your passports, folks, because it will be those who are already holding Schengen visas, US visas, Japanese visas, and I
Canada.
believe Canadian visas.
Yes. So they have to be reminded that it has to be valid, meaning not fast Schengen visas,
No,
not
it
fast
has to be. It has to be live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Live and alive.
Correct.
It makes sense, though, and I'm glad that they did that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's gonna help out a lot of Filipinos going back and forth from Dubai, and it's also helping out the economy of Dubai because look, it's a circular economy, so to speak, because there's a lot of Filipinos in the United Arab Emirates that are sending money to the Philippines. So if they don't have work and they can't send
Right.
anything to the Philippines, then where does that bring us?
But
right?
let's remind our viewers that this is strictly for tourism.
Tourism. It's
Tourism,
not for work.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
14 days yan. So make sure if you have it on your passport, you get to use it. It's also a way to boost their tourism because as we all know, because of what happened lately,
Yeah.
it kind of went down. A lot of people left Dubai, but now they're back at it.
Yeah.
And people want to fly in. It makes things easier. Speaking about
It's on,
easier.
and it's on my list.
Yes.
But actually, you know who needs to do this?
Oh.
China, because the Philippines is not yet on their list, but they removed their visa requirements for 50 countries. So like Russia, North American countries, some Southeast Asian countries. Sadly, the Philippines is not. How do we get on that list?
We are
Chal?
working on it, actually.
I really looked at Chal.
Yes,
Chal.
no, we were working on it. We had a meeting with the ambassador of China, the new one, who's really
Ooh.
cool. And we are, discussing ways to be able to put ease on travel. Because a lot of Pinoys are going to China
Yeah,
now.
you know,
Yeah, it's a
there
big
is
thing.
sort of a trend, okay? The UAE has done it. China, as you mentioned, are
Thinking
looking
and
into
working,
it.
yes.
Japan now is online, so it's making travel to Japan easier. And they just had a meeting with Guam.
Oh, Guam's, yeah, they're boosting their tourism as well. They're trying to get a lot of people
so
to
it's
go.
like, well, I'm not entirely sure of the terms, but they're saying that, Filipinos can go to Guam once it's signed, and you don't need a U.S. visa to go to Guam. However, you can't fly from Guam to the U.S. without a visa.
Right.
So, but that's in development. But,
So-
talking about travel,
Well, actually, hold on. Japan, though, they actually made it harder this year. Let's remind our viewers, by November, I think November, there's no more tax refunds on the spot. It's going to be at the airports now. And the visa cost to apply for Japan visa, it's 5 times.
yeah,
So
but
it has
it's
gotten up.
So
but
it
if
went
you
up.
look at it, it's still not as if
They made it easier
In
through
terms of application.
online, but
Yeah.
it has to be with certain travel agents, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
So there's a balance. Everyone is trying to get our attention to travel, to be able to
Yeah.
get into their
It's the tax-free
radar.
thing
but
that I'm
don't
just
you like that?
reminding.
They want us.
They want us, right?
That's good.
Yeah,
Filipinos
not
are
like us
strong
before.
travelers.
We're like, okay, but sometimes parang when you go to those countries, they don't give you visas. You're like, you don't want
Right.
us, right?
Filipinos make the best travelers. We come in packs. We're so fun.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Seriously.
But talking about traveling, do you guys know, okay, ladies, that in Changi, in Singapore, Changi Airport, which is a very rich country,
One of the most beautiful airports.
yes, that there are actually residents there.
So what happens is that not everyone you see are travelers.
Yes, okay.
How do we
remember
live
that
there?
movie? Okay.
Oh yes. What was that title? Airport Terminal.
Terminal. Okay,
Yes.
who was the actor?
Hanks?
Tom Hanks.
Thanks. You got it though.
Is this a test? Okay.
So anyway, so there are people who actually live in the airport.
Wait. Is there a separate building for residences?
No.
No,
or
no,
like
no.
actual like Tom Hanks in the
It's
terminal?
a Tom Hanks, but okay, the difference between Tom Hanks is Tom Hanks actually lives before immigration.
Yeah.
These guys, I know, after immigration,
And
these
he
guys
got
live
stuck.
outside the immigration premises. So there's this lady, her name is Eileen, and I just saw this on socials, and she said, when her husband kicked her out, she didn't have anything, she doesn't read or write, and she decided to go to the airport.
And 496
Wait, that is so
people with the
cool.
same story
Live in the airport.
live in the airport. 496.
So they're just like hanging out there. Like, do they have like where do they sleep?
They sleep
Just
wherever
Anywhere,
they
the
can.
chairs, like any traveling person
Yeah.
who probably would take a nap here and there, they just push their carts as well. This is so interesting, Fritz. I love that you brought this up because in the movie terminal, he got stuck simply because of
Of his
borders.
visa,
Yes, the
yeah.
visas. This one is actually by choice. And if you think about it, you could actually really do it. There's a toilet, there's a bathroom.
Yeah,
And the
people,
chairs.
the people that actually work there, took pity on these people and then they give them food and stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that.
sweet.
But if you think about it, okay, they're homeless in an airport.
I was just thinking,
but
yeah.
it's accepted because they do it properly.
What do you mean by
Proper
properly?
home-
They
Proper
clean
homelessness.
their area. They don't hang out there.
Discipline still.
Discipline
okay.
homelessness.
So they're not
Okay.
loitering and they're not in your way. They're kind of
No,
just
they're
in and
just
out.
pushing the
Yeah.
carts and then they talk to fellow passengers and then the fellow passengers don't realize they're actually
Because
not
they look like
passengers.
travelers themselves.
Actually, that's smart though. Well, speaking of, real quick, when I was in Korea earlier, I saw
For
this girl.
a few hours.
Literally, I saw this girl so genius. She brought a blow-up little twin mattress, and she just posted up there by her gate with an eye mask and a blow-up mattress, and she was passed out. And I said, wait, that is so genius.
So you could
I should
actually
start
do this
doing
because
that.
you have to remember, airports are mostly 24 hours open.
Ferdi's face. Can we zoom
24
in on
hours
his
open.
face?
Why?
No, I'm
He was
listening
like-
to you.
Okay, Pinoy version is to do it in the mall, but yeah, but that we're not 24 hours open in the mall. So, but this is fun to know.
Yeah.
This is fun to
I
know.
love all the travel tips.
I don't know if I would actually bring up a blow-up mattress.
So you're more
beside my-
comfortable.
Yeah, but you have to carry that.
But it's not that big if it's a twin
Okay.
size.
All right, let's carry on with the show, guys.
Folks, later on the Daily Dish, we'll speak with the owner of Nana Meng, Nana Meng's Tsokolate, our very own Margaux Salcedo.
Woohoo! We'll also have the owners of Gems and Stones, PH Brian and Angelica Uy.
We're serving you all that and more here on the Daily Dish. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish. Whether you call them Lucky Charms, Talismans, or Spirit Stones, they're sparking a growing curiosity everywhere online.
Some say they offer fortune, inspiration, or protection, while others just see them as beautiful accessories. And here to talk about the rock-solid trend are Angelica and Brian Uy, owners of Gems and Stones PH. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, folks. This is, and you know what, she just told me that she's nervous, but don't be because you're protected with your gems, all
I
right?
didn't even know you call them spirit stones as well.
Some do.
Some do, spirit stones. Okay, are you wearing some there?
Yes, actually, I'm wearing a certain type of crystal, but it's not the kind of crystal you see in front of you. Yeah, but you know, it's my friends and my feng shui person said that, you know, like wearing a certain I would say fine diamonds.
Okay.
It's lucky for me.
Right.
That's why I never remove
It
mine.
matches you talaga.
Certain stones matches you.
Okay.
It's my birthstone too, and I never remove it.
Oh no, ang cheap naman ng birthstone ko compared to
What's-
diamond.
Why?
October, what is that?
Opal, no. They're
Opal's
very
beautiful.
expensive.
Talaga?
Really?
Okay,
Star opal.
Since we're talking about what matches who, let's dive deep into it. So there are many ways to match it, diba? One is birthstone,
Birthstone.
and then the others are...
Astrological. We also have the Chinese zodiacs,
Yes.
the feng shui.
Yes.
The feng shui also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lastly, the intentions.
Intentions.
Intention.
Okay, let's talk about intention.
Beautiful. Okay.
Okay, I know some stuff, like for example, rose quartz is for love.
Right.
Tapos agate is for protection against evil. Right?
that's
Tiger's eyes also protection from evil thoughts as well and
Yes.
negativity. What else do we have?
You know, wala.
Sige na, tapusin na natin. No, because you're really into stones as well and
No,
gems.
I actually travel with them.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
they're beside me.
What's the intention there?
The intention is protection.
Protection.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, like with crystals, the number one people ask for me is for wealth, the wealth stones, the things that attract in whatever way they want. Like for example, citrine
Yes.
is good for business.
Which one is that here?
The
yellow one.
yellow
The yellow
stone,
one.
yeah,
The
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
one,
This one.
okay.
And this
Citrine.
one.
And then?
And then of course now it's very it's growing popularly jade. So not because when you think about jade, you think it's for the grandmas and the like you pass it
No,
down.
of course
no.
not.
Yeah.
So
Jadeite
what is the jade for? The
Jade
intention?
it's for good health. It protects you from harm.
Same with jadeite.
Jadeite is
Jadeite
jade.
Jade also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
but
lang?
if I may, if you can please,
Sure.
correct me if I'm
Right.
wrong. That's why jade is so expensive and popular in the imperial households.
Okay.
Because it's the queen of crystals or stones, right?
Yeah. Because like with the jade stone, diamonds you know where to mine it. With jade, you buy a big stone. When you cut it open, you don't know what's inside, if it's imperial or not.
Correct.
Yeah, but the suppliers buy it not knowing what's inside.
Yes.
So you have to trust your instinct. Like no matter how bright your flashlight is, you wouldn't know what's in the middle.
Let's talk about jade because a lot of people, they love jade. Syempre, we are the Philippines.
We
We're
have some here.
Phil Chai, di ba? We
Okay.
have that
Yes.
that influence. And what's the best color jade? Because I have a lavender jade.
Oh, lavender jade now is becoming popular because it's a lot of supply has been open to the public because before there were very specific niche. Because when you see jade, people wanted color green. That's the notion that if it's not green, it's not jade. So now people are looking into the icy colors,
love
the
that.
see-through ones. Some wants the ones with patterns. But with jade, the more translucent, the more expensive. And the brighter the green color, the more expensive.
Okay.
Which is the imperial green.
Back to the intentions.
Yeah.
So citrine, bilyonaryo, to be
Yes.
billionaire. Okay, and then to get rich. And then you said jade,
Jade.
is for health.
Health, yes.
What else are there? What other intentions?
For the amethyst, is for like good sleep. It's an anti-stress crystal, so it's nice to put it
Which
beside
one
your
is that here?
It's the purple ones. This one.
The purple ones is the
Yes.
amethyst. Okay.
Yes.
For sleep, good sleep.
Yes. Then it's a common thing that people think that rose quartz is just for like
Love.
relationship love, but it's also for self-love, the harmony within your family.
So
and
love pa
everything.
rin.
Love wins. Okay. Other intentions? Are there any odd intentions? Sometimes I see kasi, in articles like, if you want to be able to concentrate, if you're studying,
Yeah,
talagang
like
very
focus.
specific intentions. Are those?
Yeah, there are also stones like that. Like we have a wisdom stone, wisdom bundle, where a lot of students ask when they're taking exams. It's really more for mental clarity, calms the nerves, so that when you answer your exams, you would answer it confidently.
What are the scientific backings of these stones?
Okay.
I'm not trying to dispel
Of course,
you,
yeah.
but of course some people are
Super
Curious about it.
correct. So basically, with crystals, there's no strict rule. No, we're not the heebie-jeebie na, no, this is like this is like that. There are a lot of crystal book writers who based the crystal structure. Like for example, there's tourmaline. The way it grows, it's in spikes.
Yes, I love tourmaline.
Yeah, so that's why, since it's like flat, spade, knife-like, it's good for protection. Some also base it on color. Some base it on, like citrine has become the merchant stone because it has been mentioned in several king palaces that they used this stone. So it was associated with abundance.
Did you use citrine?
I use it all the time.
Always
Sila.
abundant.
That
Abundance,
works.
yeah.
Well, what about you know, a lot of businesses always get questioned about how it's sourced. So ethically, is there such a thing as ethically
As
sourced
sourced
semi-precious
crystals.
stones or crystals?
Well, basically, there is no 100% ethically sourced crystal unless you go there, dig it yourself.
And you personally buy it.
Yeah, like when you see them personally or you know the person who digs it up. So those people who claim that no, this is ethical source 100%. It's not really that. But what we try to do is we make sure that the suppliers that we get from, they pay their employees properly, they compensate their employees, and our suppliers have been long-time suppliers. We've been dealing with them for over 10 years.
So,
we
there's
know.
good juju.
Yeah, there's
around
good juju,
it.
exactly, yes.
Now, Brian, I know I don't want to get into the supply chain and the ethical because there's a lot of talk
It's
about
debatable,
that,
yeah.
whether it comes from Afghanistan or war-torn
Right.
areas. But you know what's piquing my interest? These little animals over here.
So those ones, they're all handmade. So they're made of crystal chips inside. Then we shape it using resin.
Okay. Is it supposed to bring luck?
Yeah, actually, for example, for the turtle, we use like jade crystals and tiger eye. So it's good for business since the turtle is known for stability, balance. Then the jade is for good health, wealth, and
This
protection.
is such a unique concept because usually we see it in bracelets,
Yes.
in necklaces, in rings, and here you are creating crystal pets.
Yes,
Okay.
we call them crystal
How'd you come up with that idea?
Actually, it started with her telling me like to join the business.
Sinasabi, wala kang ginagawa, Brian. Sabi mo, Angelica, kasi gagawa ko ng pets.
It's more of to leave the corporate world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Then-
now no regrets working together?
Yeah.
And the
naman.
business side.
Okay.
So we did this in the intention of giving new life to the crystals, not just the usual bracelets,
Correct.
the usual towers and the spheres. So this one, we make it try to be more whimsical, as well as aesthetically pleasing in the office.
Yes, and where would you put these lucky pets in your home?
So for this ones, most of our clients put this in the office.
Yeah.
We make them just the right size for it to be placed in the office table. Then for some, they use it on the living room. So
Or in your pocket. Let's see.
Mabigat ba?
Pwede no,
Can
it's
you
just
try?
right. It's just right.
Ito, ano to,
Oo,
rose
sakto.
quartz.
Rose quartz,
Rose
yes.
quartz.
Thank you so much. I'll put it on
Okay.
top of my
You got a
left shoulder
friend.
so that I attract love.
Okay, what about caring for your crystals and actually making it powerful? Because at the end of the day, it's really just about energy, right?
Right, yes.
I for one actually charge my crystals. Maybe you could talk about that. How to energize it, charge it. What are the beliefs around it?
Okay. So with your crystal accessories, whether it be bracelets, rocks, or stones, if you don't cleanse, if you don't set your intentions, they're just bracelets, they're just stones. So what we do first when you get your crystal, when you get it from us, we cleanse it. Cleansing, you can do sound cleansing, which is, there's a scientific basis, like the vibration
Talagang
will
tinignan niya.
clear-
There's a question really She's like, there's a scientific basis.
Yeah, like
Is it 42 hertz?
No,
the
yeah.
Okay.
So
Of a
the
singing bowl.
or you can also wash it underwater for 2 to 3 minutes.
Salted water?
Salted water,
Okay.
yeah. Or what you did, place it under the moonlight at nighttime until the next day, so you can also get the light from the sun. That's how you cleanse and energize. And then the most important thing that people tend to skip is setting your intention. So that's how you connect, or that's how your crystals know what you need. Yun. So
The
set-
intentions, I think, is super key because someone gifted me with a stone and did mention that I have to touch it and hold it. It's the one that you use for getting answers,
The
yes or no.
pendulum.
What do you call it? The pendulum.
Pendulum, yeah.
Oo. But I just wanted to share, not only through the moon that you can charge your crystals, because I did one solar charging, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
which is during the summer solstice, so the sun was its brightest. So I kind of placed my crystals there. Is there any pamahiins when it comes to crystal gifting? Is there
Okay.
bawal ba na hawakan, or you can't give it to someone? Can you hand it down to a friend?
Actually, we also always tell our customers na they shouldn't be stressed kasi people tend to get stressed pag nakahawakan ng
Yeah,
iba yung
Monique a
crystal.
while ago, Because Chal touched it. She's like, oh my gosh, I got to cleanse it now.
Because usually naman your energy would be the dominant one with the one you're wearing.
Okay.
So when it comes to crystals, kasi parang we try to make it fun for everyone. It's not supposed to stress you out. So with that one, in terms of touching your crystals, it should be okay unless, especially within the family. So since usually within the family, there's no bad intentions behind
It's
it.
okay, Monique. We're
We're
okay.
good people.
Okay.
We're good and nice
And
people.
do you when people go to you and they don't have a clue on what to get and perhaps sometimes even intentions they don't have a clue, do you consult?
Yeah, actually that's why we have a lot of suki customers in our pop-ups. It's because they keep coming back to ask for recommendations, prescriptions on.
So you're a
what to
doctor
suggest.
na and makuhula pa.
No, we're not. But yeah, the both of us, we try our best to be present because crystals is very personal. Like
Right.
we cannot make asa our sales staff to do it because it's really the people come to us because of us.
Okay, do you guys have a permanent home for your crystal store?
Now they do.
Right.
They're growing na. Oo.
So we started online, but we just opened 2 months ago our physical store in Mandaluyong.
Okay. Sabi ko na nga ba.
So, what about when it comes to buying, like what Ferdi mentioned? When you enter a store, some people kasi tell me, let the stone
Yeah.
call you. Like, let your stone choose you. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Actually,
gosh,
this stone is
this one
choosing
is
me right now.
choosing me.
This one.
Ayan.
Larimar.
Or it chose me, ganon.
Oo.
Is that, what's the science behind it? Or is that
Okay.
true? Is that what you recommend?
Well, based on what we see from our customers that go into our store, it's really attraction. Crystals attract. That's why they're beautiful. That's why people tend to gravitate towards crystal because they attract energy. So, when people tend to look into one certain crystal, the store is so big, but their eyes keep going on that specific.
Correct.
That's
And this is year round, just because some people just do it before the lunar
Yeah,
New
New
Year.
Year or
But
Ghost
where's it in
Month.
Mandaluyong?
It's in Lee Gardens condominium.
Oh, I know
second
exactly
floor.
where that
You
is in
know.
Shaw Boulevard.
Yes,
Let me just insert this question. For someone like me, talaga I'm curious
Yeah.
because all around, meron bang all around stone din?
Yeah.
Like for money, wealth, love, lahat na. All in one.
Jade.
So that
Jade
would be
is
jade.
Bumili ka ng
Interested.
jade.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have certain jades, yes.
Jade.
All right, so thank you so much for charging us today.
Yeah,
You guys.
but perhaps, just tell our audience where they can find you,
Okay.
your pop-ups and stuff like this camera over here.
So please visit us on our physical store at Lee Gardens Condominium Shaw Boulevard. We're located at the second floor, Unit T. We also have our online stores in, can you mention, Shopee and Lazada?
You're not allowed to mention, but you
I'm
did
sorry. We have our online stores.
Yeah.
Follow our socials at
Yeah.
Chef's Association Instagram.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Angelica and
Okay,
Brian, for
Chef's
being
Stones.
here. And of course, Chal will sit with you guys even after the show
Yes, I will.
because I can feel that she has a lot more questions. All right?
Up next, we'll speak with the owner of Nana Meng Tsokolate, our very own Margaux Salcedo.
Margaux
Here with
Salcedo!
us. The Daily Dish. We'll be right back.
Hello, welcome back to the Daily Dish. There's a specialty store that offers Bulacan hot chocolate and native Bulacan delicacies that people keep coming back for.
And behind that specialty store is none other than BNC's The Spokes co-anchor. Please welcome Nana Meng's chocolate owner, Margaux Salcedo.
From the spokes to the Daily Dish!
First of all, thank you so much for
Thank you for
hosting
saying
me.
We ambushed her for this interview.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
did.
Thank you. Thank you for
We were just in the makeup room and we all thought she should actually be here with us because, well, people were talking how they knew you, what you used to do. Ako naman, my only sharing is, oh, she used to be in the choir. She used to sing and play in our church.
Yeah,
diba?
St. Alfonso's
But-
Magallanes.
Yeah, may shout out. But of course, Nana Meng's is also something that people know you for. talk about its story. How did it all begin years and years ago?
Years, decades ago.
Decades ago.
Yes.
oo.
First of all, super thank you. I actually haven't promoted Nanamengs in forever. So thank you for this opportunity. I started this around 2004 because I had a very good friend who was really into bazaars. Remember that time? Uso yung mga bazaars?
Oh, I love
And it's
bazaars
coming back now again.
Now.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what can I sell? She was selling bags. So what can I sell? And then I had lived in Santa Maria, Bulacan before that with Nanameng. Nanameng is our grand aunt. And so this hot chocolate is what we would have in Bulacan every Christmas. And my mom and my tita would make it. We would give it away as gifts. Paired with suman, pandesal, quesong puti. So this was our standard Christmas gift. So we thought that it would be good to share
I want to
this
be
heritage.
your Christmas gift receiver. This
Yes,
is the
definitely.
best package. Well, I'm coming from it as a Phil-Am, knowing that chocolate here in the Philippines, it's so good, but it's so different. What makes it chocolate?
So thanks for asking that. I want to share that ours is 100% pure cacao. In the European countries, they have a process called conching, where they separate the cocoa butter fat from the cacao, which makes it, I think, smoother. But ours is 100% pure cacao. So that's what we have, the balls. There's a lot of the tablea is very well known. Around the Philippines, there's different kinds. In Batangas, they have the tablea that's mixed with sugar already
Yes,
in
I've
the
seen
tablea.
that.
And then there's the sikwate.
Oh my gosh,
different,
sikwate!
diba, different provinces.
What's sikwate?
So yeah, maybe let's talk about the difference of sikwate and
Yeah.
chocolate. I
didn't even know there's a difference.
Yeah,
Which
so
one?
sikwate is pure tablea. So it's
Okay.
100%, they just grind it, tapos papatigasin siya, and then that's it. So similar to this. But in Bulacan, what we have is, I actually wrote an article about this once, that in Bulacan, we have versus the A and the E. Ours is chocolate Bulacan. So ours is mixed with peanuts.
So you guys
which
are the
makes it-
chocolate
Ba. Buffer Bulacan. Yeah, so it's mixed with peanuts, and then you can taste it if you like.
Of course.
Should I pour?
Peanuts,
Just let me know
peanuts
when.
grinded with the cacao?
Yes, peanuts grinded with the
Okay.
cacao.
And this is really a Bulacan tradition.
It's a Bulacan tradition. It's what we grew up with. So I think that's what differentiates it. So I'll go back to Nolly.
Yes.
So there's this novel by our national hero Jose Rizal, and in this book,
The Noli Me
Tangere book, he distinguished between chocolate E and chocolate A. And chocolate E is what they would give the Spanish
Snooty,
snooty.
okay.
Yeah, so it's thicker. It's known to be thicker. And then the chocolate A is pang masa kasi aguado, watered down. That's why it's A. Chocolate A, aguado.
So do you like the E or A? I'm Ferdi, E or A? Both.
Yeah.
Pure, the thickest sikwate.
Because
Okay.
Ferdi's the...
Yeah.
Ferdi's
Yeah.
like that, so he likes the thick.
Okay.
Yeah, tapos yung their thickener at that time was they would mix egg with it.
Egg?
Yeah, just be sure that you don't it
It's
doesn't
not salmonella calling you.
Raw egg.
Raw egg. Yeah,
The yolks and the whites?
Yeah. Just the yellow. Yeah.
Ah, okay,
To
just
make
the
it. Yeah,
yolk.
yeah, just to make sure that it's thick.
You know what, si Ferdi? Ang dami niyang alam. From jade to chocolate. He's gonna sell everything now. Sorry, I had to say that.
So, but in Bulacan, I guess just Filipino ingenuity. They used peanuts to make it thicker.
So was the egg used as a thickening agent?
So for the
Or a
chocolate
taste.
but for the
Okay.
Bulacan chocolate,
Nuts. Any
Nakahalo.
particular nuts pwede?
yes, any particular nuts. But us, we use local peanuts, which
Okay.
is kind of like
Mani.
sweeter. Mani.
Yeah.
Yung mani, yung pwede mo lagyan ng garlic.
Salted mani?
The best.
Yeah, roasted lang.
Okay,
for this.
let's show our viewers how to actually do it because you actually have some, how do I say
Butterol.
that? Is that a butterol?
Yeah, so this is actually Nanameng's chocolatera. May dimple
That's
pa
really
siya.
hers?
That is
Yeah,
so
this is really hers. Like
cool.
from 100 years ago, may dimple pa siya siguro nahulog at some time.
So what do you call that?
Chocolatera.
That's
It's a
chocolatera.
picture where they really put specifically for the chocolate.
I want a chocolatera now.
Yeah.
Where can you get that?
And yeah, no, they sell it
Heirloom,
now.
girl,
some-
heirloom.
Yeah, pero heirloom to.
Girl, we don't have that, so that's why I'm asking. I'm gonna start the heirloom piece.
We can give you. And then
This is made of what?
I think tanso ito eh.
Tanso,
yeah.
okay.
So
Oh, nice.
yeah, like copper for the heat also. And then this is what you call a batidor. Some call it a batirol. This was Nana Meng's, so it's a little already like old and like
So a
legit,
batidor and a batirol is actually the same?
it's the same. It's the
Okay.
same. This one, shout out to my good friend Claude Tayag. He
Yes.
actually makes this because they also have the same similar kind in Pampanga. They also make chocolate. So I think his was inspired by the Mexican batidor, which is why they have that little ball thing inside. Yeah.
Okay, sometimes people confuse that batirol is a type of chocolate when in fact it's the process, am I right? Or
It's
is
the
contraption?
the contraption, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
this
one.
whole time we were
Yeah.
thinking it's a different kind of hot chocolate because when you see it at restaurants, right, it's butterroll chocolate, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So it's confusing. So it's the process. What exactly is the process, and what's the I guess how do you
The
make it the
ratio.
perfect for the
Okay.
ratio?
So this is raw. So you actually have to cook it in boiling water first. And then usually our ratio is just 1:1. Like a
Okay.
cup is like a tablespoon of the chocolate. But you never really just drink it alone. So you usually have like more. And then you mix after it's already dissolved. You add a bit of milk, preferably, traditionally you use either full cream milk, Carabao milk, or evaporated milk to make it thicker. But of course, if you're more like conscious, then you can do the other kinds of milk now. And then after that, that's when you add the sugar. So this is very bitter as it is, but you add the sugar after. And the purpose of the batidor is to make it froth. For commercial purposes, like sometimes you can use a blender to make it froth, but I'll show you. So
please
here,
demo.
What is
can
the batirol
Can
move?
I demo?
Yes.
And then it's
there's
supposed to,
chocolate
you
in
go
there.
like this. Like that.
How long do you do
and
that
then
for?
it's a little too full, but yeah, do that for, and then it's supposed to bubble and froth, and then yeah, but it's cooked already, so
It's so
That is
magical
so
actually
cool.
watching it from here.
Yeah.
So I've heard people say that it's actually how you use the
pour it
batirol that makes a
Please.
difference in the chocolate's consistency and taste. Is that true?
yes, yung pang pa-froth lang.
So it's just the frothiness.
Yeah, it's just the frothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought
it's
the
a
magic is
frothing-
in there with how it's. Yes, please. Thank
Try
you.
it.
So
And
this is it.
that's
Is
a photo of Nana Meng.
Yes, I was going to ask, is this Nana Meng's? So
Yeah,
we
that's
actually see
Nana
Nana
Meng's.
Meng's. So, Filipinos used to do this only
thank
during
you.
Christmas.
Thank you.
But nowadays, I've seen it
Yeah.
more and more. Even during summertime, na it's hot, people are still drinking and actually patronizing
Like it.
chocolate.
Oh, the peanuts in here makes it so
Yes.
so amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you're right. Now we can have it like not just during the holidays, but we can also have it like on a
I'm so
regular
happy.
day.
I feel like a little kid.
This is so good.
I'm so
I need
happy
to learn
that you
how to
like
make
it.
this. Do you
Yes.
have to have that picture and the butterroll to have it taste like this?
Not really, because you can use your blender. But of course, for that authentic factor,
That
like
feel.
like it'll help. It also helps dissolve the chocolate. So like when because it's sticky and it's like peanut butter, the texture of ours of the Nana Meng chocolate. So this one really helps break it down.
And
is the
are
purpose.
these pairings that you recommend?
Yes, we recommend. This is how we grew up. This is the
Okay.
breakfast that
I
we
see queso
would
puti.
have. Yeah, so we would have the pandesal with the quesong puti and suman. This is called suman antala. So there are different kinds of suman. Merong suman salatik. There's like a thicker kind of suman. It's a little creamy. In Bulacan, this is just simply suman, like a little salted suman.
Do you dip this in the chocolate? What's the best way to eat?
You can. There's no rules.
How would Lola,
yes.
your Nana Meng do it?
We would just, as is, we dip it in sugar. Sorry, wala tayong sugar
That's
ngayon.
okay.
But we would have it with, we just dip it in sugar or coconut jam.
You know, I would like to suggest, Margaux, that
Wanna
in the
try
spokes,
this?
dapat araw-araw, habang nag-uusap kayo,
Pwede yan.
nag-chocolate kayo, para sweet pa rin, para sweet talks, di ba?
The
That's a
suman
great
is
way.
so good, but you know what? It's gonna be even better with the chocolate.
That's a great way to do it. You can also cook this with champorado for your breakfast.
Oh, that's right. The champurrado
Yeah.
itself. Okay, what are these other
better than
things here?
chocolate.
Because you mentioned
Thank you.
how to use, of course, the balls, but this one is parang in a more, it's a
in
different consistency.
Yeah, para siyang paste. It feels
Okay.
like peanut butter because this is the one that's mixed with peanuts. The
Oh,
other
so
one,
this one's not. This is the pure.
Yeah, this is the pure, and then this is the one mixed with peanuts. So you just
So this one's a halfy. Okay.
halfy.
This is the Bulacan
It's a halfy
one.
hybrid.
Hybrid. Okay.
Hybrid siya, yeah. So yeah, just scoop it out and then dissolve it in water. And then in Bulacan, we have an even more special one. That's, I guess, like by order you can. You also mix it with cashew nuts for super duper special occasions.
You know,
yeah.
I'm curious because I just read an article yesterday about pre-colonial Philippines, and I'm wondering if this is something that we've had ever since pre-colonial or because of the Spanish influence that we had. Would you know, like history-wise?
So history-wise, what they say is we got the cacao beans because of the galleon trade. So
Yes.
post arrival of the Spanish in 1521, they say it arrived around 1600s, 1700s from Mexico. And then there's supposed to be different kinds of cacao. Supposedly the Philippines has like the best kind also, but very rare, yung criollo. Cacao beans, but there's also the more, it's easier to grow the, this is very technical already, like scientific names for the beans. There's the Trinitario, and then there's the Forastero. But okay na yun, the Forastero. We have a lot in Mindanao, and hopefully our Department of Agriculture, DOST, DTI can all continue to support our cacao bean producers. I think we've been doing really well.
Yes.
It's just a matter of like really for entrepreneurs to continue to pursue it and for our farmers to be supported.
And is that where you source most of your chocolates in the Mindanao region?
Yes, in the Mindanao region.
So-
we have
Go
good
ahead.
cacao in the Mindanao region.
We do. I love
Yeah.
Filipino chocolate. But how important is it to keep this tradition, especially with the younger generations who don't know baterol, this copper pitcher, and all that? How important is it to teach them?
This really started for me as a means to honor Nana Meng and also to keep the Bulacan heritage alive. And I think it's just for any Filipino food, it's just very good to have the next generations understand it and not just to be dependent on commercial products. So this comes with a whole culture also, not just the eating and the deliciousness part, but coming together as a family, coming together as a community. The story of Padre Damaso and Noli Me Tangere that had a church background. So we would always have this at fiestas. So that's another tradition that it would be so nice to keep alive. So you're very correct in that we should encourage our next generations to also enjoy this.
Because it's so cool. And how long do you typically have to store this? How long is the shelf life?
This lasts a really long time, like a year. Sometimes you will see that medyo nag-white yung top, but that's not amag. That's the cocoa butter fat going up.
Oh, okay, so it's still okay.
Yeah, it's still okay. But this, we recommend like 6 months.
Once you open it, you have to put it in the ref.
No need to put it in the ref. It'll last like 6 months, but really, you consume it immediately.
It'll be done in one day.
What are some interesting ways that you've seen here in the Philippines, how we consume our chocolates?
Well, when I had a stall, we used to have chocolate shakes.
Okay.
I had a Choconana banana. Yeah, for that.
So more modern twist.
Yeah, for that. That's the modern
But
twist.
Margaux, now you actually help other entrepreneurs. You actually support them in their journey. Meaning, if they want to open a business where they could actually continue the tradition of chocolates, you can actually supply them as well. Correct?
Yes, we can.
And you do?
If you would like to, yeah. So we had a partnership with Antonio's for a very long time. We've also been supplying Amanpulo. If there are other restaurants now who would like, we're open. Come on. Yeah, and we just really like to share this great chocolate so that when tourists arrive, they also have a taste of Filipino hot chocolate. Because usually when you think of chocolate, you think Belgian hot chocolate or
Any
different
European hot chocolate,
European
right?
hot chocolate.
But now we will think of chocolate
Filipino chocolate.
boo.
The
Bulacan.
Bulacan. Describe the Filipino hot chocolate in 3 words.
Rich, organic, pure.
Love it. So for like anybody that's
Pure.
coming to the Philippines for the first time, this is what you would serve them.
Yes. Yes, always. We always serve
That's
this.
actually a great idea, Mo, because usually people, when they come here, we give di ba, welcome drinks are calamansi. But if you when you start it sweet, di ba, start things off sweet, then sweeter things will come along the way. So I think I'm gonna start serving this one as my natural
Because it's
go-to.
beautiful, like even the way it's served with all the food.
These are the
the
tama
native.
ba?
Merienda.
Merienda.
So pwedeng breakfast, you can also have it for merienda. Yeah.
All right, Margaux, why
Thank
don't
you
you
so much.
invite them, not just to catch you on the spokes, of course, but also if they want to get in touch with you for more chocolate knowledge and business.
First of all, thank you so much once
Thank
again.
you. Thank you. Let me help you with this. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, I want more too.
And we don't have a shop now, so please just follow us on Instagram, Meng Tsokolate, and you can also just drop me a message, and we'd be happy to supply you with our heirloom Meng Tsokolate from Santa Maria, Bulacan.
And you guys need to get your hands on this because this is the best hot chocolate I have tried. It's so delicious with the peanuts. The chocolate ba. Thank you so much, Margaux Salcedo.
Thank you so
for
much
feeding
for feeding
us.
us. And Ferdi, thank you.
Cheers,
Thank you.
cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, now we'll be taking a quick break.
Cheers.
Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Tomorrow on the Daily Dish, we'll have communication strategist Ariane Kalingo. We'll also talk to actress and singer Patricia Javier.
That's it for us today. A lot of eating and drinking and stones, of course, this Thursday. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With zero filter and lots of chocolate. I'm Monique Tuzon-Basi. Anytime's a good time because it's always more fun with us.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top with the news and stories that matter most. Midday Report with Maya Rodriguez is up next. Stay tuned for the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
I'm Chal Lontoc and salamat for making us your lunchtime companion. That's it for us here at the Daily Dish.
Sir!